It is time.
All right, you're watching Galaxy Jams Reacts, and we do have our special guest, Brian Murray from Dogs in a Pile. And we're going to be listening to an artist, this was released in 2018, Yam Yam. Do you know about Yam Yam?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yam Yam was formed in 2015, playing a blend of jazz, jam, funk, and soul. They come from around like Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And they've been playing with a bunch of people like Lotus, Dopa Pod, Keller Williams, Aqueous, tons of things. So this is their song Joop, came out in 2018. Let's check it out. It's Yam Yam.
Rolling?
Always like these live videos.
Yeah.
They're rolling.
Studio live videos are cool.
Got the organ pumping. Let's hear it. Already liking the progression.
Coming in slick.
That's pretty close to the same look of your guitar there, Brian. It's like a silver Fender Strat.
Ooh.
So smooth.
Yeah.
So smooth. So jazzy.
That was cool, little stutter transition.
This is a well-produced video for being like the, live shot in a studio type of deal.
It'd be so cool to drive to this music.
That saxophonist is putting in work.
So, Brian, what do you think? What do you think about this song?
That's sweet.
It's got a great sound.
So awesome.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys.
I've heard them play this live before.
Oh, you
We've
have?
done a couple of shows with them. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, once in Harrisburg, another time in Morrisville, Pennsylvania, and I think one more. Putnam Place in Saratoga Springs, New York.
Oh, yeah,
And,
I've heard of
yeah.
that venue. And I know that both of you guys just recently played at the Peach Festival, and from what I could see, both your sets and their sets were a standout set at that event. So it's cool that you guys played together, and I'm sure that you guys will be playing together even more in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are they live? Like, do you? It's the same kind of vibe that we're getting from this video.
Yeah. This song is pretty chill, I think. Live, it's like straight energy the whole time. You know what I mean?
Man,
Not that this isn't, but it's just like so powerful and everyone going nuts the whole time.
That's so
Big
cool.
dance party.
I like the
Yeah.
jazz roots they have in this song. It's
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
cool, and their transitions and the way they're using the dynamics and everything,
Yeah.
bringing it down and taking it up.
Going
and
up to that funk and then going
yeah.
down to the jazz. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it.
and the
It's really
chops
sweet.
between all of them is just incredible.
And I like when bands showcase different sides of them because I feel like that's what the studio's for. You know, there's certain expectations when you're playing at a live festival setting versus the portrait you can paint while you're doing a studio session, you know? It's just like a lot different. So I know bands that like they absolutely rip it when you see them live, but then when you listen to some of their stuff, it's a lot different than what they would normally do live because they have to meet certain expectations. Right, you're in front of a big crowd, they're all fucked up. You want to party and smash their faces in. So it's like you got to deliver a certain thing, you know, and that's what I think the studio is for, right? To do something else.
Definitely.
Right.
I like how the drummer is playing with a bare bones kit too. It's jazzy.
Oh, back to the funk. I love it. Jeez, man, they're so good.
It's just smooth, you know.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of people, but it doesn't sound like it. You know, like they're not stepping on each other's toes.
Yeah. It looks like they're having such a good time too, which is awesome. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay,
the
it's-
trade-off.
Yeah.
So good.
It's hard to get to show off every member of a big band.
The bass was going off.
He's being the underdog.
Xander Mobbin.
Yeah, we're having him on the show soon.
Sweet.
Drummer's putting in work. Tyler Fuller.
Nice jazz sound.
So tight.
Had
Yeah,
me on there.
the guitar player and the drummer are brothers.
It's like, thank you for watching us in the green room. Ladies and gentlemen, tip your waitress.
Yeah, I feel like this is like you know how some bands do like practice sessions like in the back like before they go on stage. I feel like this has such an intimate vibe to it. It kind of felt like I was sitting in their living room watching them do a jam, which is what they were going for probably.
Yeah, totally.
I like his Prince Purple Rain and 1999 albums behind him. And some yams and a candle. That's very cool.
Yeah, and they're a young band. They were just formed in 2015, so that's, you know, and I don't even count COVID, so that's only like 4 years then. Right? So those years kind of disappeared for bands.
They did. What did you guys end up doing during all that?
We well, most of us were going to college at that time. Joey was still in high school. But so, you know, all the schools closed, and then, you know, Jeremy and I being from Long Island, we were like, well, crap, I guess we got to get down to Jersey and just get like, you know, quarantined with each other, the five of us. So that's what we did. We moved down there into, you know, Jeremy lived at Sam's house, bass player, and I lived at Jimmy's house. And that was our time to like hone our craft as much as we could. Like every day we were together every single day playing music for I don't know how long.
That's
for a very long time.
That's amazing.
And we
way to
did
spend it.
Yeah, we did a bunch of live streams from our studio, and it just continued to write. And then eventually the gigs started slowly pouring in. We were playing like you know, drive-in shows and like socially distanced
The pod
you know,
shows.
like farm like party festival shows and stuff like that. Yeah. No, actually no pod shows. We never did that, but we did like, there would be like a big field and there'd be like boxed off squares and stuff for people to stand in.
Yeah, I saw they did that
yeah.
at Legend Valley, which is a pretty well-known festival
Right.
ground in Ohio.
They just boxed it off, like so you had to go
Yeah,
apart.
just so you were in your own little
6x6 square.
Oh,
yeah, you're in your own little
10
square.
by 10 square.
And that's really admirable of you guys to do that, because a lot of bands just like stopped. And for you guys to say, well, when push comes to shove, we got to be ready for when the world opens up. And at that time, people didn't know what was going to happen. So for you guys to make that decision to say, well, no matter what happens, at least we can, come out of it as good as we can. If there is going to be some, a world to go back into, right? So it's really cool that you guys made that step to do that.
Yeah, for sure. We made the most of it.
Cool, man.
At the time.
Very, very good.